Yes, sir. We're back. We are back, and we back in all black. So we got some boxing that we got to discuss here. We got some fighting that we got to talk about. So first and foremost, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much to everyone that has already done that. I'm forever grateful. You hear me use that term all the time. It's the first one that comes to my mind, when I think about the people that just take time out of their day to just look at a video or just look at the page. We're not ignorant over here. I realize that people's time is very valuable. So if you spend just 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 1 second on the video, looking at my mug, listening to me blabber on, thank you. Thank you so much. So enough of that. Enough of that, y'all. Let's get down to business. That's what y'all came here for, right? Y'all, I know what y'all came here for. So today we're gonna be looking at Keith Thurman, Keith one-time Thurman against Brock Jarvis. All right. So on one side we got Keith one-time Thurman, the veteran, the old. I can't even call him old now because he's younger than me. So he's an old man. If you look at it in the sport of boxing, he's been around. We've seen long hair Keith Thurman. We've seen short hair Keith Thurman. Still the same Keith Thurman. He's been away for a while, but his level is still towards the top of the game. He fought Manny Pacquiao, fought Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. He's been in the ring with some of the elite guys. And that says a lot about Keith Thurman. No matter how, I get it. 3 years out the ring, it's a lot. It's a lot. When you're talking about on a world level, it's a lot. But Keith Thurman, there's certain guys that have a bunch of experience and a knowledge that if they're away for a certain period of time, it's not going to hurt them as much as it would someone else. And I think Keith Thurman is one of those people. Do we want to see him fight more? Absolutely. But if he's been away for a while, I think Keith Thurman can, come back and still remind people that he has a bunch of skills. So, we got Keith Thurman, on one side. Let's not forget, y'all, Keith Thurman's only loss was to Manny Pacquiao in a close fight. So let's not forget that either. And then on the other side, we got Brock Jarvis. We got the youngin. He's looking to make a statement. It's on his home soil. He's in Australia, so he's gonna have the crowd behind him. He did have when you look at that Liam Paro performance, some people are saying I don't know. Not to say Liam Paro is a bad fighter, but if you look at Liam Paro and if you look at Keith Thurman, you can make your debate there on who do you feel like is pound for pound the more talented fighter. That would be a different conversation for a different day. But also there was an undercard that Brock Jarvis was a part of. I'm so sorry, y'all, that he actually got wobbled by a lesser known fighter. So you look at these things and you say, okay, he's fighting someone the caliber of Keith Thurman now, even though he's been out of the ring for a couple of years. So you have to ask yourself those questions. Has Brock Jarvis gotten better and learned from those mistakes? Or, they say sometimes too, when people get hit, they revert back to doing what they've been doing. So I'm anxious to see what happens with Brock Jarvis, how he approaches this fight, right? Because if he just kind of sits back and waits and let Keith do his thing, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I can tell you that right now. Brock Jarvis has got to he's got to make it a fight. He's got to try to make Keith look old. He's got to try to make Keith look old. Be smart because you're in there with a smart fighter, so you have to be smart. Use your power, and anything can happen in the sport of boxing, right? That's why we watch these fights. You see these fight prediction videos and like mine. We give our predictions and. You even listen to the veterans, they give their predictions, and sometimes it's not, the result is not what we predict, and that's the beauty part about the sport. That's why they fight. because sometimes the things that we think are going to happen don't end up happening. And that's the element of surprise that I think fans enjoy. So we'll see what happens with Keith Thurman versus Brock Jarvis on Wednesday. So if you're in the U.S., it starts at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 6 on the West Coast is going to be on the PBC YouTube channel. So make sure you guys tap in. It's going to be on a little bit of a delay, so try to stay away from any, results. Try, reading up on anything. Try to catch it live if that's something, that you would like to do. So we'll try to have the link posted on our page once everything drops. And the next step that's been reported for both of these guys are that if Keith Thurman wins the fight, then Tim Tszyu is reportedly next for him. And if Brock Jarvis wins, then it will be Nikita Tszyu. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but it's going to be Wednesday morning, so make sure you guys stay tapped in, stay locked in. I'll keep you guys updated on everything that's going down, everything that happens, and everything that's going to happen, after that. So, once again, like I said at the beginning of the video, thank you guys so very much. We're going to take this rocket ship to the top, y'all, and then we're going to let people know where to go to find the best fight prediction videos. So thank you all so very much. Thank you. I love you all. And until next time, I'm out.